As the Ukraine conflict in 2021 unfolded into its 31st and 32nd days, the pursuit of a peaceful resolution faced heightened uncertainty and renewed diplomatic efforts. This article delves into the significant events of these critical days, highlighting the evolving dynamics of the conflict, diplomatic initiatives, and the pressing need to address the deepening humanitarian crisis. The complexities faced by all parties involved underscore the importance of sustained international engagement to achieve lasting peace in the region. Day 31. Escalating tensions and humanitarian crisis. On May 8, 2021, the 31st day of the conflict, escalating tensions and a deepening humanitarian crisis posed significant challenges in the pursuit of peace. Escalation of tensions. Tensions between conflicting parties continued to escalate, leading to increased violence and a higher number of casualties. Ukrainian forces and Russian-backed separatists engaged in fierce clashes, underscoring the urgent need for de-escalation measures. The conflict entered a critical phase, demanding a renewed commitment to finding a peaceful resolution. Humanitarian crisis deepens. The humanitarian crisis worsened as the conflict persisted, inflicting immense suffering on the civilian population. Displaced persons faced dire conditions, including limited access to essential services, food, clean water, and healthcare. Humanitarian organizations worked tirelessly to provide aid, medical assistance, and psychosocial support. However, the scale of the crisis necessitated increased international support and resources to alleviate the suffering and meet the growing needs of those affected. Diplomatic initiatives. Despite the escalating tensions, diplomatic initiatives persevered, with regional and international actors intensifying their efforts to facilitate dialogue and bridge gaps between conflicting parties. Mediators and envoys worked towards finding common ground, emphasizing the importance of upholding international norms, respecting Ukraine's sovereignty, and addressing the root causes of the conflict. The focus remained on reviving meaningful negotiations to reach a sustainable peace agreement. Day 32. Diplomatic renewal and regional concerns. On May 9, 2021, the 32nd day of the conflict, diplomatic renewal and regional concerns took center stage in the pursuit of peace. Diplomatic renewal. Diplomatic efforts saw a renewal of energy as mediators and envoys continued their endeavors to bring conflicting parties back to the negotiating table. Regional and international actors emphasized the need for compromise, trust-building, and inclusive dialogue. The aim was to find a path towards sustainable peace that addressed the core issues driving the conflict. Regional concerns. Regional concerns over the conflict's implications remained high. Neighboring countries and regional organizations intensified their efforts to enhance security cooperation, engage in dialogue, and address shared concerns. The focus was on preventing further escalation, managing regional dynamics, and promoting stability. Regional actors recognized the importance of collective action and cooperation to maintain peace and security. Humanitarian support and assistance. Addressing the pressing humanitarian needs remained a priority. International organizations and humanitarian actors continued their tireless efforts to provide aid, medical assistance, and psychosocial support to the affected population. Coordinated action was crucial to ensure access to essential services, alleviate the suffering, and support long-term recovery and rebuilding efforts. Conclusion. Days 31 and 32 of the Ukraine conflict in 2021 marked a critical juncture characterized by escalating tensions, a deepening humanitarian crisis, and renewed diplomatic efforts. The pursuit of peace required sustained international engagement, collaboration, and a commitment to addressing the root causes of the conflict. To achieve lasting peace, all parties involved must demonstrate unwavering commitment to dialogue, de-escalation, and the resolution of underlying issues. The international community's continued engagement, diplomatic initiatives, and provision of humanitarian aid are crucial in creating an environment conducive to negotiations and supporting the affected population. Resolving the Ukraine conflict demands comprehensive negotiations that encompass political, economic, and social dimensions. Rebuilding trust, promoting reconciliation, and safeguarding the rights and security of all individuals are essential for a sustainable peace process. The path to lasting peace in Ukraine requires collective efforts, with the international community playing a pivotal role in supporting negotiations, providing humanitarian aid, and facilitating long-term reconstruction and reconciliation. Only through genuine dialogue, shared commitments, and sustained cooperation can the Ukraine conflict be resolved, bringing an end to the suffering of the Ukrainian people and paving the way for a future of peace and prosperity.